So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And out will come the leader of this offense, and that, of course, is their signal caller.
It's pretty much become the norm when we see guys come out before a game and go through the route tree with their receivers. They want to see if they can get in sync and stay in sync in this one.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Dancing to his left. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. Fights through, and now a crease. A huge play there right off the bat. 42 yards.
Well, Parker, it's pretty simple. One thing you don't want to see defensively, on the very first snap of the game, some guy running free like we just saw there.
Heck of a start for this offense, no doubt. On play action, they'll throw. He completes it to Julio Jones. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 15-yard line.
Know that, so you had to figure, what's up with the defense? You should know that that's coming right away.
Buying time to his left. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. A 15-yard touchdown run. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. They've already been on record as saying, hey, if our rookie quarterback's going to tuck it and run on a scramble, we kind of hold our breath. Well, that was a maybe no, yes, as he's able to get into the...
It's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. And he's going to keep it here. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Mahomes+madden, 39 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You could see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure is, and then he starts to beat you other ways.
A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. A nice pickup there.
38 yards on 66 catches, and he can also play wildcat quarterback for you as well.
Flushed out right. Looking deep for Julio. This is caught inside the 15. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 41 yards.
But we spent a lot of time exalting the offensive masterminds in this game, right? They draw up these beautiful plays. They look so perfect up on the board. But occasionally, sometimes you just say, throw it up and let him go.
Another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. And he's got his star receiver. It's Jones for the Falcon touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown there as his guys are able to regain the lead. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the
other here, try to take that lead into intermission.
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity.
He's got a man complete. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Receiver, but it's going to be second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They'll set up a throw. And the catch is made by Justin Hardy. He's still fighting forward. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Justin Hardy. As the first half is winding down, as his guys have now moved out in front. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up, and we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes.
Now, big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's got Sanu. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 39. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a turkey bowl, a Thanksgiving day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's doing.
So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
While sometimes it doesn't appear like much, the out route can be very dangerous when you throw it to a guy like Julio Jones. If you try and undercut it, it can turn into a big play. The reason he's able to get it so often is because of his ability to push people deep, and they have to respect that.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Steps away. And now he's going to use his legs. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. Taking it in from 14 yards out as they have taken the lead. We've seen this already from him in this game. 2nd time he's into the end zone with a rushing touchdown.
So the head coach is going to have a meeting with the owner this week. You know why? He's got to let the owner know, I know you wrote the check for his arm, but we're going to make wood, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the
Let's knock the ball away.
This quarterback now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Forced out to his left. And an alley to run. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. The 4th. Back now in Atlanta. They go play action here on 1st down. It's caught at the 10. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Last play they went over 20 yards. This time they top 30. Now we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind.
Field goal could get him the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. He'll look to throw. Being chased out left. And it'll be held in by the tight end. It's Hooper for the Falcon touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Obviously a huge touchdown for their team, but a big touchdown for a rookie quarterback here to be able to break the tie in the 4th quarter.
And he just shook off all the pressure, too. Because when you think about it, tie ball game, rookie quarterback, most of them are thinking, head coach, they felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Falling incomplete. He was looking for Mahomes+madden there, but it'll be second down. They'll look to throw, eluding the pressure right. Even with the good footwork, he'll be stopped just inside the 35 there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guy's going out for passes.
And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Julio Jones, his second touchdown of the night, as his guys have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking, there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But, boy, line of scrimmage, and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range.
And got his man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 37 yards.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
Inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Rolling to his right. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket, but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
No.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the
Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking downfield for Jones. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's in! Are you kidding me?
How do you give that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. Absolute bedlam. You can forget overtime. What a finish, and this crowd in a frenzy.
As well they should be. That's the type of ending that you actually pay money to see. And when it turns out in your direction, oh yeah, you're feeling real good about that one. Let's face it, there are a few people who traveled to see their team. They're not happy, but overall...